to my YouTube channel. This is your girl, Monique Nicole. This is your first time tuning in, and make sure you click that subscribe button. Also, make sure you click that bell for that notification link. So today is going to be an anti-Valentine's Day look, and this is going to be titled F Love. Okay, y'all already know what the F stands for. So for all my people who are just like, you know what, I really don't care that it's Valentine's Day, or you know, you had a broken heart, this one's for you. Also, this look is going to be heavily inspired based on a conversation I had with a friend. And we were talking about like face tattoos, tattoos of people's names. Like sometimes the crazy things that you do for love. And one of them is being like getting that person's name branded, tatted on you. And then we started talking about like Mike Tyson's tattoo on the face. So I'm kind of like so inspired by that to do like a kick-ass, badass, you know, F love type of makeup slash face paint tutorial. So make sure you stay tuned because as you know, I do everything for the first time on my channel. So let's see how it looks.
Hey there! So I am about to get started. I already have my foundation based on. I already have my eyebrows sculpted and colored red. If you want me to do a tutorial on how I did my eyebrows, just let me know in the comment section below. So I'm just going to get started off with my Revolutions Cosmetics case. It's 32 Ultra Natural Palette. And I'm just going to be taking the darkest shade, which is the black. So if you have a black eyeshadow, definitely stick with that. I'm going to be starting off with the outer corners of my eyes. I'm just going to be blending that up. So there's no way on how I'm moving my brush. I'm just doing it on how I feel like is giving me the desired smoky eyed look that I am going for. So now that I have that done already looks a little smoky and blended out. I'm going to be taking the same palette and I'm going to be using the bronze shimmer color that is in there. And I am going to be using that on the inner part of my eyes. And then I'm going to be blending it to transition into the black color. So it's giving me that black, gold, rusty, smoky eye look that I always go for when I'm going out. I think it's very pretty. It's very sultry. It's not too much, but I felt like it would go really well since I have a lot of red going on from the hair to the eyebrows. So I'm just blending this up, and I'm just stacking on more of the pigment so that it can pop. And I'm also dragging it across my waterline. So now I am taking this same palette and I'm using like kind of like a light beige color. And I'm going to use that on my upper eyelid bit underneath my eyebrow just to really give me like a natural light highlighted look. And I am going to be blending that down. Next I'm going to be taking my favorite highlighter kit from L'Oreal and I'm just going to be dragging my brush across that and I'm going to be placing that on top of where I placed the last eyeshadow at, just to give my eyes just a little bit more of a pop. And that is the completed eyeshadow look. So now I am going to be taking, this is actually a lip gloss. I highly suggest you use a liquid eyeshadow. This is in the color Silver. And this is, it doesn't turn matte, but it does give me that wet, shiny silver look that I'm going for. So, and it gives me that extra pop in between the corners of my eyes. So now that I had that done, I'm just going to be cleaning up the excess eyeshadow that fell on my cheeks. So I'm going to be taking my C7 L'Oreal foundation True Match and I'm just going to be using that just to clean up my eyes. Okay, so now I'm going to be starting off with the rest of my face. I'm going to be taking my Pink Blossom eyeshadow palette. Yes, this is the eyeshadow palette. And I do use this to sometimes use as a blush if I want to go for a deeper, darker color. So I am using Champagne Raspberry and Plum. And I'm mixing the two colors together. Now, I know when I blend in the colors, it looks like my cheek is swollen. But trust me, I'll make sure that it works all out because I want like a deep, dark, grungy look because it's anti-Valentine's Day. So now I am taking my LA Colors blush palette and I am using it in the color Natural. And I'm just putting that on top of the eyeshadow just to give me just a little bit of a shimmer. And I'm dragging dragging that up on the side of my cheeks, up into my temple area. Now, since it does look a little crazy, I'm taking my beauty blender and I'm just, you know, blending it over with some of the foundation that is left. That way it looks seamless with the rest of my makeup. See, doesn't look as bad. So now I'm going to be taking my L'Oreal True Match Powder Glow Illuminator. This is blush and a highlight. I use it for my highlight. So I'm just going to be going crazy. So put it on the tip of your nose, the bridge of your nose, your forehead, your cheeks. Put it wherever you like because you want your face to shine. So now that I was looking at my eyes, I felt like it needed a little bit more of a dramatic look. So I'm just taking the black eyeshadow that I was using and I'm just dragging it underneath my waterline on the outer corners just to give me that dark, mysterious look that I was going for. And I feel like that definitely did the trick. So now I do want to, you know, line my waterline in my eyes. So at first I took my LA colors in the color black to do it, but it wasn't showing up. So I took my favorite one, which is by Sistar Cosmetics. This definitely shows up and it lasts long, and this is in the color black as well. So what it does, I feel like it just really makes my eyes really stand out. So now I'm just dragging like a dark tip at the end as well. You see, I just feel like they just look way better when I use like a black eye pencil. Now that I have my makeup down, I'm gonna get started with the fun stuff. And here I have some water tattoos. I've actually had these for about a good year and I've always saved them, so I was like, why not use this for this makeup tutorial? So I just cut out each tattoo and now I'm just placing them randomly on my face. I already knew that I wanted like an above the eyebrow tattoo, so I decided to take this rose one. I actually had two of them, so one of them is actually on my forehead. So it was really difficult because you have to wet it, and with the water it was dripping down my face, as you can see, and it was messing up my makeup. I mean, it's going to be an easy fix because I'm going to spruce up my face, but I just couldn't think of any other way. So this is like the crazy part, because you're like, oh, I want to reveal the tattoo, however, is it going to stick to my forehead? And it was like taking forever. Now I don't know if it was because the tattoos are old, but even when I was younger and I tried to wear water tattoos, they just never seemed to work for me like they worked for everybody else. So I'm just trying to be patient and patient and patient. And it seems like it's peeling off. And I got played. So off camera, I decided just to use the other one, and that one did stick. So yeah. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do like a Mike Tyson look, and I'm just going to take another little piece of a tattoo that I have cut out, and I'm going to place that underneath my eye. And I feel like this is really, really cool because, like I said before, this look definitely came from a conversation about getting people's names tatted on you, and then somehow we ended up talking about Mike Tyson. So having a tattoo near my temple and underneath my eye was definitely inspired by Mike Tyson's tattoo. So here I am trying to be patient, doing this again. This actually took a lot longer than what I expected. You would think placing a little piece of paper on your face and dabbing water on it would be so fast and so easy, but for me it was like such a long task. So I'm still trying to get this soaked, trying to make sure it's pressed against my face just so the tattoo can appear. So sorry about the blurriness. Now we are, let's see, looks like it's about to work. Almost, but definitely better than the first one. So what I'm going to do now is, at first I did take an eyeliner pencil to try to finish the drawing in where it didn't stick. Then I remembered that I did have an eyeliner pen, which definitely worked very well. And if you're a really great drawer, I suggest you just use this to create your fake tattoos. So now that I have my tattoos on my face, I'm going to start with some of the lettering just to see how I want to place different words on my face. So on top, well, above my eyebrow, I'm going to write in cursive the letter love. And let me tell y'all, cursive is definitely a lost art. Because I've been writing more in cursive because the only thing I write in cursive is my signature. So I just been trying to brush up on my skills, and let me tell y'all, I was like going so crazy trying to make sure that I got these cursive letters right. So I did write on my forehead with just a black eyeliner, and I'm going it over with my eyeliner liquid pen, just to make it look like it's more of a tattoo, and just to clean up some of the lines. So now I am using this heart just to create another tattoo on my neck. Now I had cut out this heart because I had used it previously for another Valentine's Day look that I will put in the description box below, and I kept it. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to use this heart and I'm going to put it smack dab in the middle of my neck, because for some reason I was just like, this look needs to be completed with neck tattoos, chest tattoos, all of that good stuff. So what I'm doing now is I'm just getting my red Snazaroo face paint, and I am painting the heart red. So as I was painting the heart red, I realized the heart was too plain and you really couldn't tell. So I just outlined it with the same eyeliner pen, and I just created like a broken heart design. So now, right now, I'm just creating some more words on my chest. Sorry that you can't see it. I need to be more aware of how my camera is placed versus how I am looking in the mirror to complete the look. However, I am writing words, and the word that I am writing is savage, because you know, if you're anti-Valentine's Day, or if you have your heart broken so many times, some people say like love can turn you into a savage if it doesn't work out in your favor. So once again, I'm trying to write everything in cursive because I just felt like the tattoos, well, the fake tattoos would look well in cursive, but me actually writing in cursive, like I said, it's definitely a lost skill that I myself need to brush up on. So the other word that I was trying to create, and I'm kind of glad you can't see it, was going to be man eater. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with Jocelyn Hernandez, but she does have a tattoo that says man eater. So it kind of was inspiration from her tattoo. However, when I was, well, you see, as I was doing in cursive, it just did not look right to me. So I wasn't too satisfied, so I just wiped it off with a makeup wipe, and I put another little tattoo just to separate the wording. That came out nice. So I was like, what else can I do? I said, let me think of a word that's not too long to write. So I decided to just go with V-Day because, you know, this is supposed to be anti-Valentine's Day. And if you have savage next to Valentine's Day, then I think it was quite appropriate for this makeup look. So once again, I'm just really taking my time because I was trying to figure out how do I write the letter V in cursive. Should be very simple, but it really wasn't. So just take your time. And I think I like that a lot better. So now I am just putting some more tattoos. So let's see if this one works. Oh, yes, I was so excited. It was like the only tattoo that I didn't have to go back in and draw. So I was so glad to show y'all that. So right now I'm going to focus on my lips because I did not want to write anything else or try to attempt to put any more tattoos on me. So what I'm doing is taking the Black Snatch paint, and I'm going to actually use this as a lipstick for my lips. Now the reason why I use this black paint instead of a matte lipstick, well, because I'm going to be taking this makeup right off, and two, I really like how it's a water-based paint, so that it will be easy to come off versus trying to scrub my lips trying to get matte lipstick off. So this is a really easy attempt that you can use when creating easy look for a video. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just, just cleaning up my lips, just trying to see how it looks. And as I was just looking at my look, waiting for the paint to dry on my lips, I just felt like my look was a little too red and black. So I was like, okay, let me try to bling it up a little bit with these red heart rhinestones that I picked up from the dollar store. They're actually really cute. So I was going to try to use the smallest red heart as a piercing, and it dropped. So I had to grab another one and just try to see if it would actually stick to my skin. So I am looking and I'm just like, what else can I do? So I decided to give my lips a little more pizzazz. So I took the same silver liquid lipstick that I use in the corner of my eyes, and I was like, okay, maybe I can use that on my lips. However, when I was doing it, it just really wasn't sticking or showing how I wanted it to look. But even though you can see it clear right here, it really didn't look like that in person. But it is a pretty metallic silver.
So this is the final look. So I just want to bring it in just a little bit more just to show you more of the detail of what I did to create this look. Now I know at the end of the video you saw how I painted my lips black and I was trying to give me that wet shiny look, but it really wasn't happening. So what I did was I just took some bronze gold eyeshadow and some silver eyeshadow. I just rubbed it on my finger and I just blotted it on my lips, and bam, that's it. I felt like this really bring out the colors in the eyes because it looked a little one note. It looked a little red, black, and I was just like, I need something to break it up. Also, I did add some more wording. I did F-boy free. It's a blessing, okay? Heartbreaker, have savage, because sometimes when you're in love and you get your heart broken, sometimes you be in savage. Like that Rihanna song starts playing in your head, you be like, let's tell you that I was a savage. What? Sometimes you turn into that, but don't ever let your heart go black. Also, I have a heart that is broken. I have above it, I have lust. Sometimes, we get so caught up with somebody, we feel like we're in love, and then it's just like, no, sometimes you just really like them a lot, and that's it. Then I had this whole like Mike Tyson thing going on. As I told y'all with the conversation with my friend, we was talking about like Mike Tyson's tattoo, and it kind of inspired this. Then I have love above my eye. Also, I have love above my eye, nobody's name, because part of the conversation was I was telling the person like, oh, this girl got her man's name tatted above her eyebrow, but they're no longer together, and now she has to get it lasered off. And then my friend was like, well, what if, if you're in love, I know you want to get your man's name tatted on you. I was like, yeah, when I get married, I will get my husband's name tatted on me. And he was like, well, what if he wanted tatted on your forehead? There are other places. It's never going to be my face. But anyway, long story short, I decided just to put love because, yeah, it's all anti-Valentine's Day. Like, even though you may not be in love with love, you still love yourself. So that's what that represents as well. And then on the side, I don't know if you can see it, it says FNGM. I'm not going to say what that means, but if you get what it means, make sure you write it down in the comment section below, because sometimes, you gotta be all about that money. Okay, you ain't gonna be chasing no money, you gonna be chasing that bag. Okay, that's what you in love with, that money, because love don't pay the bills, but them dollar bills do pay the bills. Okay, so yeah, I really like how this came out. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you like it, if you love it, if you hate it. Let me know if you are doing anything for Valentine's Day, if you are celebrating, if you are not, or what do you do when you're celebrating it by yourself. I know with me, I watch a good movie, I take myself to the spa. I love me, because that's what's important. Love yourself first, okay, before you love anybody else. But until then, y'all, stay beautiful.